And here we go. Hello.
Hey.
Hi.
Hail.
Hello.
Greetings and
Hi.
salutations.
Hi.
What's up?
Yeah, okay.
How you guys doing?
It's good.
Doing all right.
I ate rice for dinner, and now I'm having rice pudding. And I'm trying to think if there's any other way I can have another form of rice.
That's a lot of rice.
You could horchata.
Oh, that's a good one. I could go get a glass of horchata.
Is that like
I need to
rice
be-
wine?
Yeah.
Drink your
Okay,
urine.
Drink your urine. Thank you, sir.
If I wait long enough, I guess there'll be rice in it, in a way.
Jesus Christ.
True.
Alrighty, so we got lots of stuff to do today. See, today is the, unfortunately, but I guess also in a way, fortunately, it is the season finale of Shattered Crowns, in which our heroes have finally earned the right to ascension, and they will no longer be inheritors, but the Lords of Flowing Water.
We also get to celebrate Scrumpo's death.
That too. But before that, we've got a little something to do, you and I, Moon.
Yes.
For as you have died, Scrumpo's soul has drifted into the great dream, where something awaits him. Ominous.
It's probably naked ladies.
It's probably naked ladies.
I'm just guessing.
All right, I've got some ambience for you.
I click it now.
All right, here you go, lad. And I will transfer you to a quick map. All right. Scrumpo, death is a strange sensation, especially for one of your kin. Where most fade into darkness, only awaking when they stand before their final judgment, you are a gnome, and your connection to the dream is stronger than that of other races. You awaken not before some great scales of some errant deity, or not within the realm of the afterlife in which you will be assigned, but rather, you awaken in the dream itself, upon its cosmic walkways, and before you, there floats the aftermath of thought and the forbearance of desire.
Oh shit, you got a map?
Scrumpo's drift.
Yeah, Fast and the Furious 9, Scrumpo's Drift.
Skirt.
All right. When you're loaded, the map is active and you may do as you wish.
Alright, I'm almost loaded.
Cosmic Scrumpo.
Ah, crap. I'm dead. It finally happened. I can't believe it. Well, I can kind of believe it. We've been through a lot. You and I. And then Scrumpo gestures to nobody because they're not here. Oh. Well, let's go meet our maker then. He gestures to everyone and then no one's there. And he sighs and begins trudging along what I assume is...
What you are walking on is essentially different pieces of crystallized stone, made not of rubies or emeralds, but rather emotions and wants. You walk upon the literal manifestation of who you are and how it is mixed with the wants and needs of others. When you get to about this point, you can see a crystalline pond that's bubbling and shining. And beyond this sort of strange violet bush, you see that someone else is standing on the bank, looking down with a bemused look on her face. And you see
Where?
this character.
Scrumpo doesn't notice at first and instead goes to urinate in the pond, only to realize that the urge to urinate does no longer is the thing that he needs to do. And looking frustrated, he notices this lady.
She will look up and noticing that you have presented yourself for her, and she will laugh, and you're unsure why.
Hey, stop! You weren't supposed to see that.
Chook sees many things, but Chook wonders why you are here.
I died, idiot. Isn't that why you're here?
Chook is here because Chook died, yes. But it is not the why, but the when.
When did you die?
Oh, Chook died many years ago.
How did you die?
Chook suspects someone did not pay attention to what their powers did.
What do you mean?
Chook was killed by friendly fire.
Oh no.
Indeed.
Wow, that really sucks. Like, at least I had agency over my death to a certain degree, but you just got killed by your friends.
Chook is not mad. Chook is now Dreamweaver and serves the great undulating mother.
Scrumpo thinks for a moment. Nope, I don't know who that is.
Chook wonders, why are you here?
Well, listen up, all right? I met some guys in Majatal and we got together and then we got tipped off about some ancient elven tomb and then we went down there and we ended up going into like this huge subterranean chasm / tunnel system, and it was rife with elves or at least the remains of what was an elven civilization, and then we got roped into basically fulfilling the destiny of this dead guy, and apparently me and my friends are going to be the political leaders of a long dead enclave, which I'm not quite sure I want to do. Yeah, and then I died killing one of the Bane of Man's servants.
As you speak the words Bane of Man, Chook will begin to look around. Oh, you speak heavy word.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's hard to feel afraid of the gods sometimes, but when they send a bastard like that at you and he chokes you to death, or at least causes your whole body to explode into pus and blood and sores that not even a zombie would have on it, then it kind of makes you reconsider.
Chook wonders, what will you do now?
I don't know. What do dead people do? Oh wait! Oh God! Wait, hold on. I'm not supposed to be here. My friends are gonna bring me back.
Chook wonders, if you are, what will you do?
If I'm brought back?
Mm-hmm.
Listen, all right. I don't know.
Chook appreciates an honest mind. Many would lie and say they would do better, but how can they know such things, Chook wonders?
Look, I'm already pretty great. It's hard to assume that I could do better than how I did. I killed him with my daggers and it was dying and he got me by the throat as he was falling down. I guess I could have dodged. That's what I could have done better, but yeah. No, I'm pretty great, so I'm pretty content with this death, assuming my friends don't bring me back.
Chook thinks they will.
How do you know?
Chook can sense their love for you.
Wow. You know, which one of them loves me the most?
Chook will smile and say, Chook believes you know that.
Yeah. It's a car. Look, we're in this. We follow the same god. Of course, he loves me.
It's Ronnie.
Chook will then smile and will say, if the soul is pulled back, the dream will be forgotten. But perhaps this will help. And Chook will hand you a bandage and within it there is written a script in Elvish.
What's this?
A reminder.
Of the dream?
She will point behind you.
What? And Scorpo turns around.
Tja. As you turn around, you can see that the expanse of the dream behind you has formed from your heavy words speaking of the bane of man. Whereas you have spoken the words, the great dream of the dead but not destroyed lich. Like a poisonous effigy floats through the great dream, has been attracted to the words you have spoken.
Oh.
And within it you see all of his hate and malice and power. That even death, a veil and door in which all must walk through, yet remains open for him.
Hey, wait. I'm not even a man, all right? I'm a sphere of Neblin. I'm a gnome, all right? This is my holy place. Why does he hate me?
Chuk thinks that this man does not hate you, but everyone.
Oh. Hey, you know what? Actually, maybe we shouldn't talk about him, seeing as he's kind of, undulating through the veil.
Good call.
Say, remind me, who is the lord of this place?
The lords of the great dream are brothers too, On and Woad.
Do I ever get to see him?
Chuk will smile. And then will say, you already have.
Oh, don't tell me you're one of them.
And Chuk will turn into smoke.
Oh, come on. Ah, crap.
Alrighty. That was ominous. Meanwhile, back in the inner sanctum. Oh, come on, dude.
Big pipe pokes Scrumpo's body.
Is somebody else carry him? I think he shit himself.
Grumpo did shit himself because that's dead people protocol.
I mean, we could revive him right now, but
I mean, can we? How do we do it? We just shake the diamond at him?
No.
Wait,
To recap, I was told he would become a Skarab Lord even if he was dead, and we should go become Skarab Lords so that we have the power to return the dead and not use the expensive thing.
I look at the crystal. I mean, we could maybe save a crystal here if we just wait a couple minutes. You
It's
know,
very pretty.
Where are we going to go talk to the, the
Who
wet
has the
guy?
crystal? Who has the diamond currently?
I'm currently holding the diamond. Yes,
Probably, yeah.
I am literally the bank.
Wait, but don't I carry like all of our?
We got a new bag of holding.
New bag of
okay.
holding. A second
Right,
chance.
That's right. Oh, great, thanks.
I'm just going to change it to, hold on. Bag of don't touch monkey paws. Perfect.
Excellent.
All right. I would like to investigate what was on the necromancer. Any magical items that were on him.
All right. And those magic items are now identified, and I will give them to you.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit. Let's
Oh,
I
yeah.
forgot.
Here we go. Boom. That's the first one. Belt of Blade Ward.
Oh.
Hmm.
Staff of Lesser Bane.
Oh, man. How do concentration spells work when they're used from an item?
When they're used from an item, they are still allotted towards the player.
Okay.
They still take a slot.
Okay.
Yeah, I would guess.
There are some exceptions, but those are exceedingly powerful items.
Mm-hmm.
Holy crap.
the robes of the shamed, and then
I feel like I wear
finally,
those already.
and the baneful spellbook.
Ooh.
Wow. I'm looking at that staff. How does the staff look specifically?
The staff of Lesser Bane is an iron-based staff etched with elven runes of hate and malice, specifically geared towards those of humanity. The top piece, I guess the adornment you might call it, is an adornment of a twisted piece of ebony stone topped with an opal.
Huck picks up the baneful spellbook and looks at it and says,
I think this is a little below my reading level.
but he's looking at it like Gaston from Beauty and the Beast, or he's holding it like,
Yeah, there's no
at the si-
pictures.
There's
Yeah,
no pictures in it.
Where are the pictures in this thing?
yeah, exactly.
It's a little below my reading level, so one of y'all can take it.
I'm examining this staff. It looks amazing. Oh. I think I'm going to use the staff.
Yes, I'm gonna start taking Scrumpo up.
How do you do it?
I drag you by your arms with your butt dragging across the ground, and you leave a smear. Any help is appreciated.
I grab his legs.
What the fuck?
Hold up.
Load him up,
There.
put him on my back.
No, we're
What?
carrying him like we're
Face
carrying him.
first. Okay,
Nope,
fine,
we're
fine.
going like this.
I'm telling you, it's diarrhea.
Yeah, gross.
You're not snapped to the grid, which makes moving this really awkward.
Hold on. I gotta address chat. I know that the Discord overlay isn't up. I have as little extra resources as possible going so that I do not experience Fs. So that's why it's not up.
It's okay. You guys know who we are now.
Yeah, you should be able to tell.
I mean, I hope so.
Mhm.
I mean, if you don't know who
Who
they
are
are
you?
now, I mean, it's,
Go watch episode 1.
yeah.
And then we move Scrumpo back to the throne,
Alrighty.
dragging him the whole way.
All right.
A shit stain from the library to the throne.
Wow, that's impressive.
That's a.
It's been a while since we rested.
Oh my god. And the floors are white marble. Oh no. Okay, well,
Somebody get a power washer in here.
just get a power washer. All right. Ronnie is happily panting at the side of the specter of the Lord of Flowing Water. As you approach, he will say, "It seems that you were victorious, but with great cost."
Yes. Look at him. Point to Scrumpo. He's dead.
See, I wanted to speak to you about that because the man in the lantern told me he could be a Skarab Lord even if he was dead.
Well, of course. There are many that have such titles even in death.
But he's dead still. Like, it's just honorary.
So it's like, an honorary professorship posthumously awarded?
I suppose one could look at it in that way. But if you are asking if the title of Skarab Lord can remove one from death, it can in a way. But there is great sacrifice to go this route, to seek immortality. The dead can move, the dead may exist, but lichdom is a difficult process that only the strongest survive.
What about me? I'm like half dead. I don't know the biology.
Yours is a curious sort. To be quite honest, I have rarely encountered any of your kind. Who can say?
Well, then the power of being the Lord. I mean, couldn't we just revive him? We're just curious about the whole crystal. You know, maybe it.
All right,
You have a diamond, yes. Use it.
Yeah.
Listen, we're trying to think of this in the most scrumpo way possible, of trying to save a little bit of money here.
And with that, the Lord of Flowing Water will raise a single eyebrow.
Well, he's dead, but that doesn't mean we don't want a discount.
It's what Scrumpo would have wanted, honestly. Really quite in character.
It's really not worth a full revive, if you know what I mean.
What you mean, dog?
The Lord of Flowing Water will pinch the brow of his nose, kind of like looking down a little bit.
The only way, I mean, we can bring him back with the diamond.
But to think about it, what if we revived like a good person?
Huck walks over to Scrumpo and looks down at him and takes off his hat, puts on his chest, and says,
Well, he may have been a little abrasive, may have made fun of me for being able to read so good, and may have called me a pack animal a couple times, and he may have treated me like a mount and called me stupid. And
Don't forget about the racism. That was in there.
I'll show the racism.
Don't forget about the racism.
And what was I saying again?
anyway. And then he walks back over here.
After Huckleberry's eulogy, the Lord of Flowing Water will simply say, I can assure you that death will be one of those veils that can be dealt with upon your ascension. The diamond is of little recourse, for you will find power here that will grant you access to more than just diamonds.
I say
We should
revive
just
him.
do it, guy.
Look, I'm gonna say
Yes,
this.
I vote yay.
Yeah, he did. Look, he helped us with the finding the traps and picking locks and things that I can't do with these big sausage fingers.
That's all.
Well, what about Ronnie? Ronnie! I gesture for the dog.
Ronnie looks up. Treat? Bark?
Ronnie, your master Scrumpo has fallen. How do you feel?
Ronnie will chew on the diaper.
That's fair.
You know, that's kind of what I expected.
I think that counts as a yay.
All right, so how do I use this diamond? Do I just flash it over him? Do I
You shake it like
do
a shine a thing over.
I stick it down his mouth? Like, how does this work?
It's a suppository.
No, it is not. It is not. I knew it was coming. I was trying to get ahead of it. It's like, it's a suppository. Just place it on his chest.
Oh, all right. I place the diamond on Scrumpo's chest.
And just for that, Moon, Scrumpo, you feel as though your soul begins to contort.
You feel?
It begins to twist and change, and it is pulled to the void of the dream, and you awaken as if from a nap. As soon as I can find my mouse. There it is.
Scrumpo!
About time, losers.
Oh, I'm not
How was
surprised
it?
even a little bit.
It felt like an
indifferent?
eternity. I got harassed by like this weird demon lady who ended up being a god. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Also, who shit my dog?
That was
That's
you.
sort of one of the unfortunate side effects of
What?
Happens to the best of them, really.
Who shit my diaper?
Yeah, they call it the Great Equalizer.
Oh man. Well, hey, you guys didn't die. That's good.
Also, didn't shit our pants, so it's.
Not true.
You can't even poop.
Well, no, that's not true. I just can't control where I poop.
Oh. Man, I don't know anything about your people.
It's an avian problem. It's a distinctly avian problem.
What about Huck? Does you ever... I know, I'm just kidding.
Have you ever been running full tilt and just had to go? Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do.
No, because I use an outhouse because I'm a civilized being.
Do they have outhouses for centaurs?
Well, you know, pretty much wherever we can fit is good enough.
Hey,
I figured.
Hey.
We're gonna be great as lords.
hold on. Part of me was like, what if they don't bring me back? You guys weren't thinking about not bringing me back, were you?
For a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, it crossed our minds.
I mean, we get you all the way up here.
Listen,
was on the
you
table.
would be proud of us. We were trying to find a discount on you.
Oh, wow. We gonna bring me back as a zombie or something?
Maybe.
Kinda.
That doesn't work, right? I lose my soul, and I'm just like a shambling, flesh-eating monster.
They show pretty much the shame.
Congratulations. You have...
Oh, hi.
Yeah, I'm glad you like that one. I got plenty more of them. I'm here till Thursday. Don't worry.
Everyone stand up straight while I still take us seriously.
I'm sorry, I was just... Now all of you bickering, he's just standing there anytime now. Okay. Congratulations. You have passed the trials of ascendancy. And now, the power that I bear shall be passed to you. Ascend, mortals, and place your hands upon the throne. Claim that which you have earned. Ascend from inheritor to a lord of flowing water.
Oh,
Picard perches up here.
is it that easy? I sit in the throne.
Before we do this, we're not like, it's not gonna like bind us to do your political will, right? We can do whatever we want.
Yes, it's not a trap. Check for
I'm just-
traps.
And
Just
you would
saying.
certainly tell us if it was a trap, right? I mean,
Well, you're not gonna like use our combined life force to come back to life, are you?
No,
Could you do that?
well, I believe him.
I suppose I could if I wanted to do so.
Shit, no.
Dad? Yeah.
Don't give him ideas.
I am
here,
already.
Ronnie.
I have already faded from. No, I am not going to eat your life force.
All right.
Huck comes over here and says,
There's some kind of anti-diamond we can keep on us, you know, just in case we want to undo what we did.
That is called a sword.
Oh, we got plenty of those. Never mind.
he walks back over here.
Skruppo touches the throne. Fine.
That entire exchange got me, dude.
Huck will look at Loud Iron and say,
Well, old friend, we thought we'd end up here, huh?
and then put his hand on the throne.
All right, and that is the last, I believe. And as you touch
Wait,
the
get Ronnie off the fucking throne.
as you-
Swear to God,
No,
if
I
he
wanna
takes
see
one
what
of our
happens.
places.
No!
I want to see. I want to see.
Ronnie's on my lap and he's sitting on the throne with me.
Get off, boy.
No! I hold Ronnie.
And in that bickering exchange, the throne activates and you ascend from inheritors to the... God help us all. Lords of flowing water.
Lord Ronnie.
All right. So we've got lots of
Ronnie.
stuff to talk about. As you begin your ascension, you immediately become level 6.
Whoa.
Oh,
All right.
hell yeah.
Oh, baby.
I don't know
Picard
what changes at level 6.
In addition to that, you also get to make lots of choices now, as this will not only set up for your kingdom, but it will also set up for what I'm going to do for season 2. That's right, season 2 of Shattered Crowns. Oh boy.
Season 2?
Oh yeah. So we gotta basically what we're going to be deciding tonight is basically your starting statistics for your kingdom. Winky face.
Ooh.
So let me go ahead and get all those notes open. And we're gonna, oh boy. Netflix series confirmed. God. All right.
Let's have an hour-long argument about casinos.
Come on, Stir.
Too real?
Don't be a pessimist. Oh my God. He was so adamant. I have never heard him so adamant about something before. I'm sorry. We're having a casino. He was so... Oh man, it's crazy. All right. All right, so the first thing you guys get to choose. What kind of palace do you want to have? You can choose to remain.
Blood?
Okay, let me go for the
Blood
choice.
palace?
Oh my God. You could choose to remain underground as a tomb palace, which means that you will have maximum security in terms of visibility. So you'll have the maximum amount of reduced visibility. Basically, they can't find you unless they know where you are. You can choose to do a surface palace, which will sit upon the sands. Or you can choose to do a nexus, which is a platform that will teleport anybody that walk through it to a different place. So it's kind of the half and half option. So
Well,
those are your three choices.
Where would the nexus be?
The nexus would be on the surface, but your actual palace will be somewhere else. And where it actually is will be dependent on other choices. And it could be anywhere from it's literally in a different part of Calcatesh, or it's in its own demi-plane. You know, a lot to deal with there.
I want a demi-plane.
Yeah.
Nexus sounds dope.
That sounds cool.
Let's do it.
All right. Taking a lot of notes. Nexus option.
Wait, so we all got to share one palace?
Yes.
Oh, great.
Yes. Yeah, yes, you get to. That's right. You get to share a home. Wow.
We're like
Roomies.
actors in Los Angeles.
There's a lot of vacancy with all the skulls I smashed.
Alrighty. Next thing you get to choose. Hold on, let me track this. Nexus option. All right.
I imagine Scrumpo is the roommate that comes into your room all the time and just like, so what are you doing? Just like constantly walking around, touching all your stuff.
Yeah, that friend, the friend that fiddles with all of your possessions. Like,
Yep.
God. Alrighty. Next one is. All right, so now we get to decide what facilities that you will have access to. Your current performance, as well as the current power level of the Lord of Flowing Water, means that you can have up to 3 facilities. Let me get you that list of facilities based off of your portal choice. Okay. Oh, and I'm going through like lots of shit here. Let's see.
Is a casino an option?
Oh my God.
So that's a yes, right?
No, a casino is not an option.
Damn it.
You can... Jesus Christ. No, it is not an option.
Made entirely of jade.
Our guild hall in the other game is an orphanage with a casino.
Of course it is.
That's mafia level shit right there.
God, it was... The argument for that was breathtaking.
And then, yeah, building the city, we want another super casino. We want to be Vegas. But no one else would let us.
Hold on. Tiffany just gave me a bunch of food. But... Thank you. Okay. Forge. Gold Road Market. Sorry, there's gonna be a lot of me note taking and stuff, so I hope that's okay.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Not okay.
How dare you?
I just don't want it to be. I'm sorry if it's boring. I'm sorry. Let's see here. Oh my god, how much did you get me? There's so many chips here.
Yo, share?
Yo, bro, you guys want some chips?
I do.
Chips.
Shit.
What kind of dip?
She got me chili cheese dip, like nachos. Oh my god, smells so good. Gotta use my hands though.
It.
I got a pee beer back.
Okay, bye.
I got a box of like 25 bags of Zapp's Voodoo Heat chips. Those are the best, honestly.
That sounds painful.
Oh, they're
A
really
friend
good.
of mine sent me a box of 48 Cadbury eggs.
Wow.
Wait, why? That's so many eggs.
Why?
That's so many eggs.
I'm already down to 43.
Oh, you've been sabotaged.
Oh yeah.
Let's see here, and oh, right. Okay, sorry, that took so long. All right, here you go. Here are your options. You can only choose 3 of them. You'll obviously have questions, so feel free to ask them, and I will explain what each of them do. So let me go ahead and go through here. These are your 3 options for facilities. An Imperial Barracks, which is basically a standing army, a force of guards and all of that good stuff. And you get to make all kinds of decisions about that, like what kind of training they receive, what their kind of their specialty for martial combat is, and things like that. And by your choices, you can also unlock martial capabilities for you yourself to be trained in. Oratory is a spell creation facility where you can actually study old spells that the elves have made in the past that are not available to to others, and you can also create your own spells in the oratory. There are 2 different types of laboratories. The first is an undead laboratory for the creation of undead creatures and basically all that classical Resident Evil stuff. The second one is an alchemical laboratory for the creation of potions and oils and tonics and other such alchemical leaning sort of things. An elven forge, which is arms and armor and basically all kinds of magic item creation, although it is mostly geared towards weapons and armor and things like that. Specifically, choosing the elven forge will rebind Laughing Kai, so there's that.
Got him.
Oh, how does he get he's just like chilling. He's good. Oh fuck! I'm back here now.
The reason for that is because technically speaking, his release is temporary. He just didn't tell you that.
Oh. Rip.
Yeah. It's fine. Next is the Gold Road Market, which will actually attach you to the Gold Road of Mashatal, which is one of the world roads of the actual continent of Calcatesh. The Gold Road Market not only gives you access to a bazaar in order to purchase rare items, but it will also increase your diplomatic standing with the rest of Calcatesh.
What's that one?
And
Oh,
then
Dude,
the
fuck that one.
and then the
they gotta walk through the desert to get here.
And then the final one is an aviary, which gives you access to rare pets of bird-like quality.
I'm not okay
We
with
already
that.
have a bird.
Well,
I'm not okay with that.
to be clear, the aviary gives you access to all sorts of rare animals, but it essentially gives you access to flying mounts and stuff like that. That's
I'm
the mechanical
all in
thing.
on Undead Laboratory.
I'm thinking oratory.
I like
and
oratory.
Gold Road. Those are the 2 that I think we should grab
Right?
for sure.
Listen, Huck wants to train his own army of commandos with an Imperial barracks.
I missed that one.
Yeah.
What's that one?
We get our own army.
I'm down on that one.
Undead Army.
Think about it. Combine the 2: laboratory undead with Imperial barracks, undead commandos. We get our own army of nemesi.
Look, I'm just saying, Skruppa doesn't give a fuck,
Nemesis.
but everyone else in the world who doesn't like the undead will give a fuck.
Yeah.
Which
From
is
what-
basically everybody, so.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't know
thinking-
how much credibility we'd have. We're like, hey, we're the lords of flowing water. Here's our horde of undead.
No, we're
Wait a
fine.
minute, this-
We're good.
yeah.
Oh no, I
Starting to sound
promise
less
we
and
will
less-
use them responsibly.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's
Well, hey,
fine.
we're right next to Dalton. That's like half undead.
Yeah, we've got this.
Do any of these
our
allow us
treaty
to
with
make
the-
a dick golem?
Yeah, good question.
Could we combine?
I will answer that question as it is an official question. Technically speaking, a dick golem would be a flesh golem, which
Oh.
is
I hate that phrase.
possible by the undead laboratory.
Go.
I hate the phrase flesh golem.
You hate the term flesh golem?
I just hate the term flesh.
I'm a flesh golem in real life.
Oh god.
Aren't we all flesh golems?
Flesh golem.
Flash golem.
So
I think no matter what, though, we should get the Gold Road
Yeah.
I like that one, Joe.
and probably the barracks.
As much as I want all the magics, I will cede to your desires.
The last, so, I mean, if we're gonna get the Gold Road and the barracks, the last question is, what's the last one?
The oratory, the magic creation.
Undead. Dude,
It
guy
would-
fucking killed everybody
Have an
solo the
undead
whole
army,
game.
but again, I don't know if we'd win the hearts and minds of the people.
We're
it doesn't need to
not
be-
gonna win the hearts and minds of people with the undead. I can tell you that much.
We're not gonna win the hearts of
We would
people
eat
with
the hearts and
Scrumpo.
minds of the people.
Very true.
I think
No one has
honestly,
to know.
barracks, oratory, and Gold Road is the best take here.
Yeah.
I mean, we're gonna be able to eventually add in, right? This isn't.
Mhm.
Okay, then as the starting three, those definitely sound the best. Specifically on the oratory, like, what kind of elven spells?
can't tell you that.
Since oh, okay.
Blind choice.
Style hair.
Do we
Spell,
learn fix
perfume.
boat?
Create perfume.
Fixed boat is far too powerful of a spell. Can't tell. Can't give that one.
I really want to bring Laughing Kai back, but I think barracks, oratory, and Gold Road are the appropriate choice here.
There's nothing that's saying we can't eventually bring Laughing Kai back.
Oh no, we definitely will.
Find him
just-
to our service and stick him in a building somewhere.
Don't even give him anything to do. Just rebind him, just so you can have him there.
Yeah, and I'll make him make like sewing needles.
Oh my god, he's just so like, this is not what my skills are for.
My skills are wasted.
So those are the three. Confirming.
Yeah.
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 I'm down for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
You.
Mm-hmm.
Is it gonna use this as like our map?
Your map.
no?
Oh, I will be having a kingdom map made for you guys, which will be to scale. And if anybody's seen Galen's Gate, you'll know what you're getting into. Like, it's made to scale, so winky face.
Winky face.
Get
Oh, yeah.
ready. You guys are entering the big show. All right. Let's see here.
Season 2, more production value.
Hell yeah. I gotta do some with all these fucking subs.
Can we
Jesus
have a
Christ.
brothel?
Well, I'm glad you brought that up. Okay. Now we get to this.
Undead brothel.
I mean concubines. Sorry, do we get concubines,
Oh my
or
god.
do we have to kidnap them, or trade for them?
You put me in a very precarious position to answer your questions, but I will do so. The first thing that we're going to talk about, though, is what alignment do you want your kingdom to be? Please keep in mind that you should talk
boy.
about this, because what alignment you choose will decide what, not only what facilities you can have access to in the palace later, but also what buildings will be built, essentially what, I guess, traits is the best way to put it, that your kingdom will have. And these, like, I'll give you an example. If you are a lawful kingdom, you are likely to have a courthouse, and you are likely to have more order, but less innovation. See what I mean? And I will basically choose the alignments that you choose, that you kind of choose, and the different policies that you in place to create your kingdom and to give you a variety of beneficial or detrimental effects based off of it.
I have an idea. Why don't we go down the list? Everyone can say what alignment they want and why.
Oh boy.
Baru first.
Oh,
Or I can go
of course.
first. I can go first.
I was just gonna go with chaotic neutral because that's always just a straight down do whatever the hell you want. That's my pick.
Joe.
I'm chaotic good.
Okay. Why chaotic good?
Just because I think it's funny, but I ultimately want to help people.
Okay.
You know, that's probably the best chaotic good explanation I've heard so
I
far.
think that's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
No, that's great, Joe. It's like, I think it's funny, but I think I'd honestly want to help people. It's like, all right, yeah.
I want to help people, but I also want to put a kick me sign on their back.
You want to help them up, but as they reach for your hand, you let go, and you're like, whoops, and then you reach for them again. You're like, whoops,
you pretend
and then you help them up.
I'm next to Discord, and Scrumpo would want it to be chaotic neutral as well, for precisely the reason Baru said, and that's the ability to do whatever the fuck we want, presumably. Octo.
Oh boy. Okay. I mean, Huck is lawful neutral, because he usually likes to wait out to see what's gonna happen and judge the situation based on its merits, but that's not fun, so fuck it, chaotic neutral.
But what would Huck do?
What would Huck do? Oh man, well,
Well, Huck doesn't know much about leading nothing. Guess he'll, I would say, honestly, true neutral. Probably be what Huck would say.
All right.
Got awful evil. I want it to rain blood, but only on Wednesdays.
Quick follow-up question. Based on what we know in character, what kind of community would destabilize Majital the most?
oh my god.
Let's see. Make me a history check. All of you combined.
Yeah. Oh.
It's okay. This is how it's done.
If I'm the
Yep, that's how it's done.
What's the highest?
17.
A lawful.
Sorry, I was gonna say my heart tells me chaotic neutral would be the worst for them, but continue.
Well, actually, I would think that a lawful good society would be the worst one for him.
No way that's happening.
That's not happening, so.
Wrong.
Ronnie
So let's
believes
see.
it should be treats neutral.
Yeah.
me too, honestly.
Well, I
So
guess
let's
we're,
see, we
we're
got
chaotic neutral. I feel
Two
like I'm
chaotic
being outvoted
neutral,
on
a chaotic
everything.
good, a true neutral, and a lawful evil.
Sounds like you guys want chaotic more than anything else. That's where most of you are leaning.
Well, we got the majority vote. Well, actually, technically, it's a stalemate.
Chaos is always fun.
Look, I'm willing. Scrumpo is definitely able to be swayed.
I mean, like, Ikar used to be a thief, so neutral is going to be fine for him.
Okay.
Huck,
Because he
as
can
a
still
sheriff-
get good done if he wants to.
Yeah, Huck as a sheriff, it tends to sway a little more towards the law, just because he feels that unchecked chaos can sometimes cause, the downfall of societies.
Whatever.
Well, to be clear,
feel like
just because you have a chaotic neutral society doesn't mean you won't have laws. It's
Yeah,
just that
I see.
those laws are basically that's the level of law that you're going to have. That's what denotes a chaotic society, because a truly anarchic society is anti-civilization and won't last. But
Yeah.
so in this case, it's not like saying that you wouldn't be the sheriff and You wouldn't be walking around busting
I can
people.
still be the sheriff?
Of course you can. Yeah.
Oh, then fuck it, I don't care.
Yeah, chaotic neutral will still have laws. It's just that's the level of laws that we're talking about. Chaotic means that there's less order, which means that people are going to do wild stuff. And sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. But
Yeah, chaotic is like the speed signs say 13 instead of 15.
Are we gonna have? We're gonna have
yeah.
a big castle and like a surrounding hamlet or some shit. Is that what we got?
oh no, you chose portal.
Oh, right.
Yeah. All right.
So how do you explain the Gold Road Market then?
Because the Gold Road Market will be attached to your portal entrance. See, the entrance. Okay, so the portal that leads you to your palace is on the surface.
Okay.
So your inner sanctum will be in a demi-plane or will be in another place in calculation. Where and what it is dependent on other choices that you make, but that's the idea behind it. So you can still be accessed. You still have a surface presence, but the actual, let's call it vulnerability, I guess, of your inner sanctum will not be on the surface.
Okay.
That's the idea behind it.
All right. Next question. I think we're settled.
Alrighty.
So we're going with chaotic neutral.
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Oakley dokley. Now we're gonna talk policies. Clap.
Oh boy, politics.
Uh-oh.
These are gonna be basic because I don't want to bog us down with a like really intricate ones. But there are some basic. There are basic policies that you are going to have to give me so that I can develop what kind of access and all kinds of stuff. So the first thing we want to start with is, generally speaking, it is good practice to, whenever a new kingdom is forged, that it tries to make allies so that it isn't instantly swallowed up. To be clear, because of your Skarab Lord status, Maj'Tal is automatically your ally, so you don't have to worry about them. They are your mother country. So
why are they our ally?
Because the Mages Guild and the Khanates were protected by the Skarab Lords, specifically because you're the Lord of Flowing Water. You were the most positive, kind, and let's say dutiful of the Skarab Lords. So the people of Maj'Tal, the Khanates, like the nomadic humans, the tribes of Maj'Tal, automatically ally with you because they recognize your right to rule.
Okay.
So that's why they're automatically your ally. Now, if you
give it a week.
If you act completely ridiculous and prove yourselves to be just another tyrant of the past, that will quickly evaporate. But your starting position with them is that they are your ally. This is both for a in-character reason and also so that you guys don't start surrounded by hostile entities. So you don't just lose, you know what I mean? So there's that. Now, since you get one free ally, you get to choose which country you would like to attempt to ally with. Please keep in mind that if you choose to attempt with an ally, if you choose to attempt to ally with a country or region, then you will have good relations with them. It will affect the influx of visitors and settlers to your particular kingdom, and it will also set the tone for your standing on the political spectrum of Calcatesh itself. So please choose carefully if you do ally with any country. You can, however, choose not to ally with anyone. Doing that gives you the most freedom, but you will start with no extra boons at the start. So that's kind of up to you. And to be clear, there are more than just the countries themselves. First you have all the main countries, and then you have Bloodwave Bay, so you can try to ally with the Pirates of the Bay and the Freemen. You can also attempt to ally with the Orc tribes of the Badlands.
Let's just ally with Galen's Gate. I like those guys.
That you cannot ally with.
All right, I vote Dalton.
Also Dalton, but that's because that's where Scrumpo lived before all this went down.
I don't really know much about that, so I'll honestly just let Moon and Guy decide that.
This mostly sounds like static to me, so.
Okay, let's explain Dalton as a region. It's a cursed land where witches rule, basically.
Okay.
Or at least in most of the big cities, I think.
You know
they're
what?
ruled by like a council of witches that like worship like Cthulhu-esque old gods or entities.
You know what I'm doing? I'm putting Moon
What?
on the spot.
What?
While I'm eating, tell the new players about the continents.
Okay.
I mean, I've got it. You know,
The
I've got it
continent.
up here. I'm reading them over.
To
but-
tell them about the countries. Let's go. Clap.
Dabarak is like horse people land.
Hell
Uh,
yeah.
I would call that region the most. Well, actually, no. There's another. I'd call Ord the generic human region.
These are gonna be. All right, no. Continue.
Dabarak is horse people land. And they've got like hills and stuff like that. Maj'Atal is the desert, and that's where desert people live, and the Mages Guild is and the Badlands is this giant magical scar that was formed as a result of the people that actually probably not the Lord of Flowing Water, but the other elven Skarab Lords. It's a giant. I think that's where Big Pipe is from. He's from the Rift in the Badlands, I think.
I'm
I am
actually
from the
also
Rift.
From the Rift.
Oh, well then that's your guys' homeland. But also
No.
no one lives there, or at least actually the orc
The
tribes.
rift is a different place on the right of the map.
Oh. Well, let me look at the map. I thought oh yeah. Okay. And Dalton is like a swampland and like a marshland-ish. Scrumpo is from the bay, so he would be in the middle south part of Dalton is the ship that he lived on the overland.
Grinning Gambler.
Yep. And that actually is all that I know. I know about the pirates of Blood Bay. And I think Cow is the Asian equivalent country. Which I could be wrong about. And that's it. That's all I know.
Hey, you know what?
That was great.
There's all sorts of like smaller details I'm aware of, but mainly
So-
about Dalton and Maj'Atal. Those are the two that I know the most about.
I don't want to get too in the weeds, but like, what's our ultimate objective? And then we can kind of see like who we should ally with.
Oh,
Scrumpo,
we're talking about objectives, are we? All right. That's a good
So-
conversation to have.
how close are we gonna be? Scrumpo loves you guys unconditionally, probably
Oh, man.
99% unconditionally.
The real question.
Well, let's start off. Scrumpo would tell you very plainly what he wants, and that's to amass a horde of magical items.
I'm down with the magical items.
Not to use them, just to have them.
I didn't think that
like-
far ahead. This guy just still wanted to cure himself from singing.
Well, magic items could help with that.
Guy, no more singing.
Stately
And-
decree.
Yeah, Scrumpo is dragon-like. He just wants a horde of magic stuff.
To sleep on.
Yeah.
Like a bed.
I guess I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think like if we're the Lords of Flowing Water and our goal is to defeat the Bane of Man.
Yep.
Is that what our ultimate objective is?
That's
Do
yep.
we know that?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess we inherit that.
You inherit that duty, and also it was talked about like throughout the course of the campaign. The Bane of Man is a rising threat as all the Skarab Lords are beginning to wake up, and as you are the inheritors of the Lords of Flowing Water's power, you are the good versus the Bane of Man's evil.
And we don't know where he is.
Not yet, but you know that he is in Maj'Atal. So the idea is you would want to make your kingdom strong so that in the inevitable time when he rises completely, you are strong enough to face him.
We should ally with the pirates, I think. They're right next to Maj'Atal.
I'm okay with that. I think it's important to keep not like don't split it geography wise.
That and pirates deal in all sorts of cargo, right? So they might
And they
have
could
some-
get to, the pirates could help us get to at least I'm looking at 4 of the other realms 5 of the other realms. Because not much is landlocked.
Yeah, Scrumpo grew up in Dalton's version of what would be like a smuggler's den, so he'd be hip.
And it fits with the chaos. I like the chaos. I like that. I like Bloodwave Bay.
Yeah, no, they are chaotic neutral, I would assume, because they literally, it's not like they don't have a government. It's literally just a safe haven for pirates.
Correct.
So, yeah, that's the one I vote for.
I'm in.
Everyone else?
Sure. I'm not really much for any like of the politics, so yeah, I'll just go with the flow.
Listen, Huck doesn't know much about leading. He only knows about sheriffing, so sure.
I only know about sheriffing.
I only know about one thing, and that's sheriffing.
All right. So, you have chosen Bloodwave Bay. Excellent.
Hell yeah.
Hell
yeah.
All right, that's going to change some options you get to choose. Is to get some benefits. Oh, boy.
All of us get peg legs.
Everyone gets a peg leg.
Oh, no.
Oh, God, it would sound terrible, wouldn't it?
Yeah, you get four peg
long
legs.
peg legs, yeah.
Or worse, just one.
Oh, God.
It's like, duggan.
Yeah.
Just one fucking peg leg.
One huge long horse peg leg.
Gives Crumpo peg arms. No, leave him alone. Alrighty, you have chosen Bloodwave Bay. Alright, the next policy. Oh boy. It's time to choose religions.
Oh boy.
Alright. The first thing to point out is that you have basically the following choice. You can choose to either choose to have no religion be officially supported, which will give the most freedom, but it will give you no benefits or detriments. So you can basically opt out of choosing. Or you can choose a pantheon to officially support. If you support that pantheon, then you gain benefits and detriments based off of the pantheon itself. Let me give you guys a link towards those pantheon choices.
Okay.
And I'll also give an explanation of what you might be able to expect depending on which one that you choose. So,
Where's the link to the pantheons?
I'm putting it in there now.
Hell yeah.
There you go. All right, the pantheons available for your selection are the White Pantheon, the Gray Pantheon, the Green Pantheon, the Blue Pantheon, and the Black Pantheon. As a quick rundown of what those are, the White Pantheon are the positive emotions, goodly deities. The Gray Pantheon are the ambiguous, kind of neutral deities. The Green Pantheon are the nature deities. The Blue Pantheon are the patron deities of various races. And the Black Pantheon are the negative connotation or the evil deities. Now, to be clear, because of how I've designed the world, nothing is cut and dry. Nothing is straightforward like that, because there's a lot of nuance to the different deities within those pantheons. But there is a certain level of consistency between them as to what things they value. So,
which one is the machine god in?
The machine god that you're seeking to serve is a demi-servant of Ezekine, so that would be Gray Pantheon.
Seclecuse is gray.
Seclecuse is also gray.
Scarpo technically worships Seclecuse, so he would vote for the Gray Pantheon. But also, we could just choose Seclecuse.
Yeah, Huck worships ES, and he's a total simp for her, so I choose Gray Pantheon.
We're already all
gray, yeah?
we're all gray anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guy.
Okay. He's a total simp for her. You mean religious?
Are they gonna forgive us?
No, literally the
killed
god.
them all?
You mean devout?
No, not the religion. The god herself. She's a babe.
Oh.
Okay. Weird.
Oh, she's hot, dude.
Yeah.
All right. So you have chosen the Gray Pantheon. Excellent. Now, you can choose to go even further down the rabbit hole of religion and choose a patron deity. Now, this is a very this is a choice that you should make very carefully, because the patron deity has to be in the pantheon that you selected, and that means that you hold them above all the other ones in that pantheon, which will have various benefits and detriments. And the deities of the Great Pantheon are Eos, On, Ezekine, Kahili, Wandox, Sekulkus, the Matron of Fate, and Nero. I'll give a quick description on those in case you don't know who they are. Eos is the goddess of trials, fairness, mother necessity, and she is oftentimes worshipped by adventurers. Her highest attributes and her highest domain, like her highest calls and ideals are fairness, struggling, and justice.
Yeah, hell yeah.
On is the Dream Father. He is one of the two brothers that rule the Great Dream. On is kind of aloof and kind of, I guess, vibe. He's just a vibe check. But he also holds dominion over the reflection and wisdom that dreams can offer, and also the inspiration that they hold. Ezekine is the god of the forge. He basically is a rock that is so old and spent so much time around forges that he became sentient and then eventually ascended to divinity because of it. Ezekine's values are hard work, meticulous tedium, and holy focus. That's it.
Not to interrupt, but Ezekine is literally a sentient rock.
Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
I mean, he's more than that now, but that's what he basically is, yes.
Just making sure.
He's also the god of the earth, like the ground. That's kind of his whole thing.
Rock god.
Kahili is the goddess of the sea. She is the sea mother, the temperate storm, the matron of discord, the bitch queen. She is basically what you might expect. The goddess of the sea is both giving and fickle in her safety and her destruction. She is the goddess who holds chaos and freedom above all other aspects, and she is also the first guardian of the great evils within the sea.
Yeah, use your Kahilis to escape your feelies.
Let's see. Wandux is the god of secrets and travel. Specifically, he is known to be someone who is difficult to trust, but is unrelenting in his commitments. Sekulkus is the god of thieves, and also the god of luck. You already know much about him because he's been talked about before. The Matron of Fate sounds exactly as she sounds like. She is the guardian of the tapestry of fate that depicts what actions might have what consequences. The great golden tapestry that moves across the stars. She is its weaver. She is the loom. She is the watcher. She reveals futures and fortunes to those that would listen. But with her worship comes the loss of free will, because if one's actions are determined, then does one truly have a choice? The next one is Nero, who is the god of money. Big loads of money. And he is also known as the two-faced god because gold can be used for great good and great evil, depending on how one uses it. And thus his twin personalities of avarice and compassion often find themselves at odds with each other and rotating like the flip of a coin. And there you go. You may choose one of those as a patron deity if you wish.
And just because I want to remember, which one did you say was? You said a servant of one of these for the machine god?
Ezekine.
Ezekine.
Okay.
Ezekine is the god that you're the goddess you seek to serve the servant of.
Got it. The rock.
Yes,
Okay.
the rock.
I don't think Ikari would pick one.
Oh, so we're all agreed on Babylon?
Oh my god.
You guys want Satan?
Yeah, let's do Satan.
Great Pantheon, but Satan's also there, just chilling. He's in the room.
You have to choose a gray pantheon.
He's like an adjutant.
You just have like this small little, just a small room of Satan, you know?
Yeah, the Satan district.
This is Satan's corner. Hey, what's going on, guys?
Scruppo wants Secalcuse, but you guys can overrule that if you want.
I don't actually care about the rock. I only care about Bree. So I'll go with anything.
I'm neutral. No gods can touch me.
Look, Huck says he is, but that's just because he's all about the strength and the fairness.
She's so pretty.
She's so pretty.
Oh my god.
So everyone except for Huck said they're not picking one. Right?
If I was to pick one, it would be Izokine, but not for the reason of Izokine.
Do you want there to be a patron deity, and do you want it to be them?
Big Pipe does not care either way.
Okay.
If he had a choice, that's what he would pick, but does not care.
You have a choice right now.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's who he would pick. But if anything else got decided on, doesn't matter.
Are you picking?
Sure, I'm picking that.
Okay.
Got him.
Well, who was talking right before that?
Guy.
I mean,
no. Huck.
Yes.
Yeah.
Huck.
Yeah. Go on.
No, that was it. That was the reason.
Oh. Okay, so we have 3 people for 1 patron of their own choosing. Why not choose Secalcuse?
I think Akar isn't actually that religious.
Okay.
I think that
To a
he
priest?
he wouldn't want to like impose a religion, and he doesn't think that Secalcuse would either.
Okay.
I mean, if we all can't decide, then maybe no deity
Just
is
because
the way
he's
to
a
go.
cleric doesn't mean he has to be evangelistic.
Yeah.
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 Okay. Then I guess we're not gonna.
Very well.
Scarpo's not gonna change his mind. So.
So that sounds like no patron deity then.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Very well. Okay. Oh boy, now we get to do a focus for policy. So this is what you want to focus the kingdom on. So there are various aspects of the kingdom that you'll have.
Breeding.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Continue.
I'm just gonna type them up.
Then I'm gonna get some water.
Hell yeah. Boop, boop, boop.
I think we already made our choice.
Is it? Yeah.
What's our choice?
No, go ahead. Keep typing.
Oh, you can't.
Let's have our focus be subterfuge.
You can't choose that one because you have a chaotic society. So it has to be this one. And finally, yep. Okay, those are your choices here. Here are your choices based off of what you have chosen so far. You may choose one of these as a focus: military, economy, community, or espionage.
Espionage.
Military in this
espionage.
case, military in this case being obvious, economy being obvious, community being based off of raising up the people that basically inwardly focus, making the lives better of the people that would live in your kingdom. And espionage is getting your fingers in other people's pies and doing all that shit.
Fingers and pies.
Fingers and pies.
Yeah. Same.
Fingers and
Yeah,
pies.
voted on this one.
Fingers and pies. Well, that was quick and easy.
Fingers and pies.
Yes.
But they have, I want.
This makes me think of Stir's Lizard Man character, Spy Master.
Oh yeah.
We could do nation building because that works every time.
All right. And I think that's it for the policies that I need. I have your alignment. I have your policies. I have your alliances. I have your... Okay. Feels good. Feels really good, man. Okay. Alrighty. Anything else here that I'm missing? Good to me. Okay. All right. Now we need to decide who's going to do what, as you will be forming a council.
Uh-oh.
And depending on what council position that you have, that will depict additional benefits that I can give you through the empowerment of being a Lord of Flowing Water.
Are there predefined?
There are, and I will be typing them up for you.
Chairman Ronnie.
That's right.
Chair. Oh, God.
He could be our diplomat.
Bark. Diplomatic bark.
Diplomat.
Fine, I'll give you what you want.
I just imagine they like walk into this room for a meeting and they just see a dog sitting on a chair at the other end of the table.
Let's see here. You do not have a lawful society, so you guys cannot have an emperor.
Rip.
Can we have a god king?
Nope.
I want to be spy master.
Can we control the spice?
Yeah, maybe.
Sick.
Sick. Alrighty, and I think that's all of them. Yep, I think that's everything. Okay, here are your choices. Each of you may choose one title, which will be added to your character along with several other benefits that will empower your character. Whichever positions you don't have may cause a detriment if you don't have them filled. You can eventually fill them though, but your starting powers will be of your kingdom and yourselves will be denoted by which one of these titles that you choose. You guys understand?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Here you go. Your choices are Master of Coin, Master of Ships, Master of Whispers, Master of Courts, Master of Justice, Master of War, Master of Sex, and Master of Portals. Oh, come on now. Come on now. Come on now.
SECTS. Speaking of which, what is the Master of Sex?
All right, I'll go.
Oh, that's for me.
Is it religious stuff?
Yes, I'll just do a brief explanation. Coin is economy and obvious. Ships is travel and outward cargo and stuff like that, and also ships. Master of Whispers is the spy master. Master of Courts is the diplomat. Master of Justice is the judge and in charge of like maintaining the laws. Master of War is the general. Master of Sex is the God. Okay. Is essentially the bishop. He's the ecclesiarch. He takes care of like all the religious needs of the country. And the Master of Portals is the arcane equivalent of the Master of Sex.
Yeah, and you got to make sure you practice safe sex.
Okay.
Our car would make a better Master of Whispers than Scrumpo would probably.
I'm down.
I don't think Scrumpo can whisper.
Yeah. Scrumpo would be a better Master of Ships, and that would play into the blood-based stuff as well.
Baru is already kind of our Master of Coin.
Well, listen, just because I hold all the money and I love money, I actually don't know which one I want. Yeah, well, I don't know if I would go for Master of Coin or Master of Portals, to be honest. I really don't know which one would fit me more. I definitely like coin, though. I like money.
Again?
It's the arcane guy.
Ooh.
Man,
As
fucking-
Arcadum put it, it's arcane sex. Those are his words, not mine.
Sorry, what was portals again?
the arcane equivalent of the Master of Sex, dealing with things such as the arcane, and specifically because you have a nexus, the portal magic.
Mm.
I'm not sure what guy would do it. Do you think Master of Courts, Justice, or War?
I think the Huck wants to be the Master of War.
I think I was gonna choose a Master of War.
Oh, that surprises me, actually.
Guy.
I figured you would have taken Justice.
Yeah, I thought you wanted to be the sheriff.
But if he's the sheriff, I always thought Master of Justice was more like a Supreme Court judge than like an actual sheriff.
I suppose that distinction is in the medieval fantasy is very.
Oh, I suppose for that. I suppose that's true. Yeah, maybe I would take Justice.
Yeah, I guess I'll take Courts.
Courts guy is the
I've
diplomat.
decided on Portals.
Yeah, he would. Yeah, Huck would probably be Master of Justice.
All right, Big Pipe and
Taking
Huckleberry is choosing Master of Justice. Oh boy! Oh boy!
What's better than a vampire diplomat? He can like glamour people and shit.
All right, so I'd like to join today. We're speaking on. You had a problem with the children we killed? I don't understand.
God, I can't wait for that. Well, let's see. Your people are starving. Maybe you should not have been poor.
Yeah.
I can't wait. Alrighty.
I just feel like he would not have the patience for it, but also is totally the best suited to do it.
It doesn't have
Also,
that patience, but it's also the best suited. Yeah.
Are we gonna have ships?
Yeah. You're going to be coastal.
All right, then Scrumpo is now Admiral Scrumpo.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Great.
Grand
Yeah.
Admiral Scrumpo.
Does he get a huge hat like the old timey
Super Kami Guru. All
And
right.
yes, he gets a hat, of course.
Of course he
Yeah.
has a hat, but nothing else. Hat and diaper.
What do you do? This small gnome wearing nothing but a hat and a diaper says, "I'm your captain."
I am Admiral
Look at me.
Scrumpo.
Grand Admiral Scrumpo.
Libido. God,
Standing on the bridge doing the fucking libido dance.
Ooh. Helmsman, take us out. Ooh. Oh God. All right, so we got your titles, got that set up. Let's see here. Oh boy. Okay. Yep. I think that's that for that. Let me see here.
Are we doing a one-child policy or?
Boys only. The rest are thrown from the cliffside.
Jesus Christ. Oh, you can't do Spartan stuff. You didn't choose
Lawful neutral?
no, you didn't choose war.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you chose the espionage focus. So, that means you're Athens? I think.
Hell yeah.
Maybe Athens.
Public orgies.
Public orgies.
Mandatory.
Vomitoriums as far as the eye can see.
Vomitorium.
Vomitor.
Hell yeah.
Oh my God. That's so gross.
Well, vomitorium, you didn't actually vomit in it, right? I forget. I'm pretty sure the vomitorium was a meme growing up when you were a kid because you'd learn about like Greece and stuff, and it's where they would go to throw up after they ate to excess. But Pretty sure the vomitorium is actually not what they did there.
Yeah, it's just an exit passage behind a tier of seats in an amphitheater.
Yeah.
It's literally where the crowd would leave. That's why it's exiting. Vomit.
I played
Amazing.
Dwarf Fortress earlier, and my character got shot in the stomach by a crossbow, and he was vomiting.
Nice. One time I hit one of my dwarf hammerers hit a goblin so hard that his head flew all the way across the map.
All
I
right.
decapitated someone with a spear today.
Sick.
All right. There's also, well, I guess there's something else as well. The Lord of Flowing Water gets its own heraldry, which you guys can choose. So for that, I mean, I guess we could just get an artist to make it, but it's something that I'm probably going to be adding to all the maps.
Dick Golem, Dick Golem, Dick
Dick
Golem.
Golem, Dick.
It needs to be Ronnie's head. The silhouette of a dog.
Can we get our own
Superimposed
theme
over
song
something.
too? Can we get our own theme song?
Yeah.
I mean, that is something I was going to get done for you, actually, yes.
Oh, I was gonna say I'll write it. I'll do it.
Oh, you want to do it? Oh, cool, yeah. I
Yeah.
was just going to go find some random person to do it, yeah.
Is it gonna be epic or like a meme?
It'll probably be a meme.
Nothing wrong with
honest.
that.
Make it like like an 80s television show intro song.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I could do that.
Oh my god! All hail the Lords of Flowing Water! The Price is Right theme, please.
As we all walk on stage.
Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name.
It's just a bard singing it in the background.
Yeah, Sky. But when Guy says, and they're always glad you came, it means something totally different.
Or Happy Days cover. That'd be
Yeah,
good.
no, I mean I can already hear this in my head. It's already in my head. It's beautiful. The 80s 90s sitcom is just perfect.
We told you that Scrumpo was gonna be this way. Bum, bum. Amazing, dude. All right, cool. Heraldry, got that. Okay.
So what are our actual powers as Skarab Lords?
I have to make those for you because those are dependent on what your choices you make today. That being said, see if there's anything else. Oh, right, your signet rings. Let's do that. So your signet rings will mark you as Lords of Flowing Water, but they also give you access to one extra ability. You gain a free skill proficiency based off of what you choose for your ring. So do that as well.
Hooray!
And I think that is literally it.
What do we choose for our ring? Is it just I don't understand.
Oh, the signet ring has the signet of whatever heraldry you guys end up making, but the ring is magical and gives you one free skill proficiency.
Oh yeah. What's the formula for determining HP again? Is D8 R5?
If you're a rogue,
For
yep.
me?
D8 R5 plus con.
I'm rolling it.
Yep, don't forget, level up to level 6, guys.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. Ooh, I get another feat.
Yes, you do, Mr. Fighter.
That's right. And it's going to be Sentinel.
Feels
I haven't actually
incredible.
looked into what happens at level 6 for me, so I don't know yet. Do that later.
Plus 8 HP for me.
Is it 1d8 R5 for me?
Yes, sir.
Or
Yes.
Okay.
Mine's 1d6, right? Or
Yeah.
is it also d8?
Yours is a D6 R4.
Cause Earl weak ass wizard noodly arm nerd.
Mine's D10 R
6.
R6.
Mhm.
Oh, bummer.
Hell yeah. Oh wait, no, it's d4.
No, yours is right, Bauer.
Is it?
Okay, I added mine, I think.
Hell yeah.
Alrighty. Let's see. Is there anything else? I think that's pretty much it for that. Yep. All right, cool.
Oh, if I had gotten 7, I would have had 69 HP. This sucks. Level 6
Same.
sucks.
Use Burn a Lucky.
Burn a
I
lucky.
wish.
Change
Yeah,
everything.
D20s only, unfortunately.
I can't burn a lucky for you. I'm sorry.
I know,
Almost
I
nice.
know.
Can I
Fine.
burn luckies for other people's rolls or only mine?
Only yours.
That effect. Okay.
Oakley dokley, neighborinos. That looks good to me. All right. Well, that will conclude all the decisions that I need made from you. So the next time we play in Season 2, I will have your kingdom built for you based off of your specifications.
Wow.
That will that will include a number of look, I'm going to be honest. When we start Season 2, it's going to be like first session, maybe even 2 sessions. You guys are just going to be wandering around going like, who the fuck are these people? Why do they think we're so cool? All that good stuff. Oh, that is
First laughing
I
Kai.
think I'm
I
cool.
muted myself. I missed everything last minute.
Oh, I said that will conclude everything that I need from you guys in order to build your kingdom for you at the start of Season 2.
Nice.
There is one more thing I need you to do, and that is to choose the name of your kingdom.
Dick Golem.
Ooh. Richard Golem Kingdom.
Please keep in mind that it will become canon. So please don't call it Dick Master 69 or something like that.
Oh, why would you say that?
Because I'm asking you to not do that, please.
Baba Booey Burrow.
We're not naming it
Ooh.
Baba Booey.
I'm just gonna lay on my floor and scream softly into my carpet.
We should name it Skull Smash in honor of Guy's Skull Smashing.
You gotta name your towns tough so no one messes with you.
That's right.
Big Shaker.
That's what I was saying for the other one. It's gotta be something crazy. Skull Smash Blood Brains.
Dude, Joe, I heard that.
I think Big Shakerton's very appropriate.
Hey, you guys like Big Dickerton?
Bisg. If we
Shakenheim.
B-I...
Vomitorium was a good name.
Vomitorium is a good name.
Yeah.
because we're getting the hell out of there.
Can you describe how much land we'd have?
The kingdom will be roughly it'll be a city state, so it'll be about that size. It'd be about the size of a large city.
Follow-up question, all of it would be built around the Nexus, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait, I get more than that.
I think we should come up with a ridiculous scary name. Like I'm thinking of all these names that I can't say because it's on Arcadum stream and I don't want to get them in trouble. I'll say them on my stream.
You guys remember the Elven staff, and then you guys were like, "Nah, fuck that phrase. We're using Baba Booey."
Yep.
The choice is yours, and I will make it canon. But it's
The
like,
city of Baba Booey.
I'm tired of hearing the word Baba Booey.
Are you though?
Blood Razor : Revengeance.
I'm okay with any ridiculous name like that. As long as it indicates like outward violence or inhospitability.
Can the name of our city be a symbol like Prince? Like just a like
yes, if you'd like, I can.
Arcadum is having convulsions.
Could it just be the eggplant emoji?
That's it.
You
Dude,
did
that's
it, guys. You made it to the end of the
That's
campaign.
it.
You made it to the end of the campaign, guys. Oh, wow. Now you get to make your own kingdom. That's so cool. What's the name of it? Penis.
It doesn't always mean penis. Sometimes it means an eggplant.
Let's call it River Lake. What's some like River Lake Pond? That's our name. In honor of our flowing water guy. Bitch.
Yeah, okay, I'm good with the flow. I'm good with the flowing water theme. That's good.
I think flowing water refers to how much elves cry.
River Lake
What?
Pond.
Okay, hear me out. An eggplant in a boat on some water.
That's the name of our town.
Well, no,
Like,
you
or
said
that's
we
like
could
the
just.
symbol.
That's a symbol.
Mm.
That's the
Can we-
symbol of our town.
Can we name it Leave? So whenever someone is like, I'm going to leave, and then they're like, all right, bye.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, you can name
Wide
it that.
ocean.
Sure, name it that. Yeah.
I'm down with leave.
Welcome to
No,
the
no, I'm down. No, I'm down with leave.
Go. We can name it Go Away.
Yeah, we just have the doormats up.
Look, no, it's gonna be spelled like Lieve.
I still like River Lake Pond.
River Lake Pond.
River Lake Pond. That'll make our elf god spirit happy. Maybe he won't feel like a complete failure after having chosen us.
Well,
welcome to leave.
Hey, let's go take a trip down to Blighted Organ Blender.
Blighted organ blender.
what about just mistake?
Happenstance. Oops.
Oops. The town of Oops.
Welcome to the Kingle of Oops. We are the lords of Oop.
Neighbor to Whoopsie Daisy.
Oh god.
Okay, now I'm suddenly liking Oops a lot.
All right.
Yeah, we should name it something to taunt the Bane of Man. That's a good idea, chat.
I mean,
Mantown.
We should name it
Oh yeah.
the Bane of Man Bane.
Before.
the kingdom
Bane's
of
Bane.
man.
Bane's Bane.
Pains
Ram
bit-
Ranch.
Ram Ranch.
Hell yeah.
I don't think.
18 naked sailors at Ram Ranch.
So let's see here. Our picks for the name of our now canon city are Lake River Pond,
River Pond.
Ram
Lake.
Ranch,
Wait, no,
and
wait.
Oops.
River Lake Pond. Yeah, that's what it was. Yep.
River Lake Pond, Ram Ranch, or Oops.
Ranch. Yeah.
Are we really
Well,
going
Huck's
to
all about the
discount
ranch.
Blighted Organ Blender?
I mean, I look
Or
if they go
Blighted
up-
Organ Blender.
If that doesn't make it through the voting, then I would vote for Blighted Organ Blender.
What do you vote? Okay. Here are our options. Oops. River Lake Pond, Blighted Organ Blender, and Ram Ranch. What do you vote, Scrumpo?
I vote leave. Secondary vote of River Lake Pond.
We're
Okay.
not going to get a season 2 if we name it Ram Ranch.
Ikar, what do you vote for?
You know what? I like leave, but it's got to be spelled weird.
Yeah, Lieve. Yep.
Okay.
I'm down with that.
Leave.
Yeah, I'll take leave.
Are we taking leave?
I'll
Are you
take leave.
taking your
See you
leave?
later.
Get out.
So, where do you live? Leave. Oh, jeez, sorry. Okay.
All right, we're down with leave.
Okay.
Live.
Oh my
Or
god,
LIE.
semicolons my
Sorry,
fucking mute button on
LIVE.
Discord. I keep muting myself by accident. The leave is a part of the garment. It's the hem. Did you guys know that? Now you
No.
know.
The Kingdom of Leave. All right.
The Kingdom of Leave.
I'm just gonna. Well, I suppose it's better than Blight Organ Blender, or
Or Ram Ranch?
or an eggplant on a lake being
a
alone.
rowboat?
Oh no! That's gonna be our icon. That's it. That's our icon. It's an eggplant on a boat on some water.
Is our kingdom gonna be on the coast?
Yes.
Okay. I was just wondering about the logistics of yeah, it makes sense that we would ally with the pirates then, or at least be homies.
Do our signet rings all look the same?
Yeah, they bear the mark
Okay.
of
of an eggplant.
I guess. Like, sure. Man. I tried my best. Okay.
And we all dab to each other?
Your
Yeah, we all hit a fat dab.
your final choice is: do you want a demiplane or not?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Instead of when they're like all rise for our national anthem, when we sing our national anthem, can it be all dab for our national anthem?
Yeah.
Instead of putting your hand over your heart.
Technically
hit a
speaking, the dab is already the salute used by the denizens of Aglaeus,
Oh,
much to my
raspberries.
chagrin. But thankfully, that's a continent that is separated from this continent, so I suppose you could do it. You can have it to be the official. Oh my god, sure.
Are you guys posers, dude? Are you posing right now?
Can't we do like a new dance move? Are there any new ones the kids are on about?
Yeah.
Also, can we
Fortnite
rename
dance?
to Endless Sadness or something? Or just Massacre?
The Kingdom of Massacre?
Big death.
Big death.
Big death. Everyone is dead. All right. Oh, Kingdom of Leave. And you want your palace to be in a demiplane, so I can get that made. Actually, no, you want it. Okay, no, that's the whole city, so that means I have to just change some of that around. Okay, well. Okily dokily. Well, I guess that's it, guys.
Oh, what does expertise with thieves' tools do?
It gives you double proficiency to thieves' tools whenever you use them.
And I'm assuming that my mage hand would get that bonus if it was
Yes.
using it?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
So,
So, you have proven yourselves worthy of the title of Skarab Lord. You have risen to the challenge. You have scoured the ancient lands, walked through history, faced legions of unknowable dangers, and stood in the presence of death and life, victory and defeat. And now, your hard work reaps its just reward. Now you stand no longer as inheritors, but as lords of flowing water, the Skarab Lords, and you turn to face the horizon. The bane of man doth come, and only you can stop him. Will our heroes be able to prove themselves a worthy challenge? Will the kingdom rise or fall? That is a story for another time.
when exactly?
And that will conclude Season 1 of the Shattered Crown.
Yeehaw.
What was that?
Satan.
Oh, God. Okay, so now we can talk Season 2.
Hell yeah.
All right.
I will need...
If you need to take an extra week, that's fine.
I will need some time to write it, coupled with the other games that I have to write as well. Let's see here. I will be good to start Season 2 on the 17th of May.
Cool.
That will give me
Cool.
2 weeks of time.
Cool. So then I have a question for you guys. Does the theme song, does it need to have lyrics? Does it need to have like a Don Pardo announcer, or does it need to be an instrumental?
Instrumental. Make it a bopper, dude.
Okay.
Yeah. Make it an absolute wall-to-wall banger.
Yeah.
Make it an absolute banger. And yeah, I'll try to get some art made of the of the city, and we'll have a new starting soon screen, and I'll just play that instead of Dungeonmaster. I'll play the fucking theme of
Oh God.
Oh Jesus. It's play that at the beginning of every.
Does guy play an instrument?
A 3.
What the
Which?
fuck?
Which
Which
one?
one? Which one's his favorite?
I'll make sure they're in there.
I've got violin, piano, and flute. Probably, I don't know, anything but flute. I just took that because there's always some like goofy ass satyr that has a flute.
We can say that guy performed it. Or something.
Huck and Hambone. That's about it.
Hell yeah!
You guys ready for some fan art? Because they have been shitting it out.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Surely.
Hell yeah!
Also, I hope you guys enjoyed season 1 of Shadow.
Yeah.
Guys.
It was super fun.
Defo.
Very good.
I know there's not much happened here because there's a lot of bookkeeping stuff, but it's your reward, and I wanted it to be as cool as
I enjoyed
possible
it.
for you. So
No, I'm all about it.
I enjoy all aspects of D&D. So.
Sorry for reviving you.
I wonder. Oh man.
drink your urine. That's the first one. This guy.
I like whenever we see this, I already forgot why I said that. I know I did.
So that
The
he can
content's like-
consume another layer of rice.
Oh yeah.
Here's
That was the pre-session.
yeah, this pre-session. This is Scrumpo talking to Chook. Why
That
are you here?
literally
I'm
just
dead,
happened.
idiot.
Okay, to be clear, Dyrus killed Chook with a bomb.
Yeah.
That's where
Who
he's from.
played Chook? Was it Guy? Or
He was
you?
an
Sorry.
NPC.
Yeah, she was
Oh.
an NPC.
I called you Guy. I'm fully fucking immersed right now.
Look at this.
Word.
Yeah.
You
Word.
read this. There's
Hey.
no pictures.
There's no pictures here. It's another one of like one day I'll be
I
able.
think I saw this one.
One day I'll be
Oh
able-
no, I haven't seen that one. That's great.
Oh my god, this one is amazing. Don't forget the
One day.
racism. Don't forget the racism.
Nice.
Oh, here we go.
Ikar says.
Not the marble floors.
The marble floors.
The fucking shit stain.
Yeah, and the trail of poop.
Yep.
Loving bark.
He didn't loving bark. He just ate and chewed on the fundoshi.
Oh, here we go. Is this a trap? Are you gonna trick us? Park, steal our life force?
No, just become gods, damn it.
Yeah, does he like go away after we ascend?
Yeah.
Fucking loser.
Skarab Lords, Uncensored, Season 2. Oh, Jesus. Oh my
Guy's
god.
looking hot.
I can feel the grime, dude. From this picture.
Oh, this is Stir. This might be new art for you. Lawful evil. It rains blood, but only on Wednesday.
Hell yeah.
Look how cool.
Oh, he looks awesome there.
Holy
That's
shit, bro. Oh, hey, yeah, this is Moon showing me what he's got.
Incoming bald guy. Oh.
From knowledge.
Where do you work out? The library.
How are you keeping balance? The peg leg. The one peg leg.
Nice. One peg leg.
The one giant peg leg.
All right, guys, I need you to choose a patron deity. Choose me, Seckle Deckle.
Who's Seckle Deckle?
It's Seckle Q. So you remember? Like,
Yeah.
and he draws him as the cup because that's his symbol, but he draws him as the cup, and it's fun.
He looks like a member of Aqua Team.
Yeah. He looks like discount Zordon. He's welcome to the Lord of Flowing Waters. Get Ronnie off the throne. This is a little above my reading level. No, he's on my lap. Who shit in my pants?
Who shit my diaper?
Oh,
Wait, did you see this one? Hang on, I'm linking it in Discord.
oh my god, open game. Okay. The sign can't stop me because I can't read.
Well, this sign can't stop me because I can read. I mean, it's not going to stop me, though.
I can read only enough to know.
That I shouldn't be in here.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Huck studying Eos. Oh no, she is hot.
Well, this book definitely has pictures in it.
Woo! And here's your heraldry. That's what you guys wanted.
Oh yes,
Yes.
yes.
That's it.
That's the one.
Why is it
That's
going?
it, dude.
It's on a river.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
I want that to be our image.
Oh, here's another one for you, Stir. This is, man, you've gotten some good ones. Look at this shit, dude. Why? Look at his fucking face.
He's got the smug smile, like, yup,
Yeah.
I did good.
It's Wednesday.
Oh god, this one's awesome. He's even got the little pen. Oh no, it's perfect.
Oh god.
Authoritarian bark.
You ever see that episode of The Simpsons where the dog becomes the executive vice president and he's like barking at all the workers?
No.
That's basically what Ronnie becomes.
Oh my god. Eos has a Patreon. Will you pledge to me, Huckleberry? Yeah. Yeah. Oh wow, look at all that stabbing.
Oh shit, she's got an only gods? Hell
She's
yeah.
got an only gods.
Fuck yeah. What's my cut of the loot?
I like how the only person who subscribes to is the guy who can't read.
Somebody has to read it for me, and then I just sign my name with an X.
Oh dude, this is awesome. Look at this. Let me zoom in on that.
Oh, that's sick.
Look at
Bells
that.
to the yeah.
Yeehaw.
You're all hard as nails.
That's how I imagine Scrumpo to look, basically. However, I will say here the guy looks way uglier than he should. If I had to give a criticism,
However, he has a lot of confidence for looking like that.
look at that fucking nose. That's like a grandpa nose.
Huckleberry looks
That's-
great, dude. Look at him.
I
Yeah.
love the 5 o'clock shadow on Huck. That's very much what I always pictured him to have.
I love Scrumpo in this picture. Very
he's
good.
great.
Because he looks like he's just disgusted at what he's looking at. It's like, oh god.
No, he looks like Cotton Hill with the
Oh
scrunch
yeah, he
stuff.
does. He does. He does look like Cotton Hill. Yeah.
That's perfect.
You can't drive my Cadillac car.
Good, Hank. You're a handsome little soldier.
I can't fit him in.
I killed Philly Man. Alrighty. Well, that was awesome. Thanks for the art, guys. And I guess. Oh, what's up?
I want to show you one. Hang on.
Oh, you got one? Ooh.
Eh. Someone posted this.
I saw that.
Is that why you're
Oh,
laughing?
I had this open at the beginning of the stream. Here you go, chat. We're gonna end with this.
They're in the bot. Everyone's in the bottom right too. On the
I just noticed that. That's amazing.
That's so good.
Fuck the elves.
This is like the credit scene to the end of a JRPG.
Yeah, there you go.
Shit.
This is the end of this is season 1's ending, bro.
We didn't wait on the floating island long enough, so Scrumpo died.
Oh no.
Oh man. All right. Well, that will. What's up?
Sorry, go on.
I'm
No,
just saying that's it. That's all I got for tonight, guys.
I'm gushing right now about what I want to do next time.
Oh
We already
no.
picked out our electric piano sound.
Amazing.
Hell yeah, boy. Okay.
Thanks for playing with me. I hope you guys had a good time.
Thanks for having me. I had a great time.
Yeah.
Always a pleasure.
Huck is a lot of fun to play.
So this game was certainly challenging at some points, but it was.
Why?
I am very grateful. So thank you guys so much.
What was your favorite part, Arcadum?
Yeah, what was your favorite part?
I think my favorite part was session 2, with you guys sitting together, not really knowing each other very well, and discussing aspects of your characters. Because I thought there was a lot of healthy back and forth. Like, because that's my favorite part, is when you guys are just, when you're in the moment. Like, I'm all for memes and stuff, but the problem with most memes is that they cause fourth wall breaking, which kind of brings everybody back out. But like when you guys are like in-depth bickering about something to like do next, but you're all in character, that's my favorite part. Are those parts? That's the parts I live for, because
I think
I get to be a part of the audience at that point, because I just get to watch, and it's pretty good. So,
what was your favorite part, Maru?
Probably the very first instance of where I could have easily just instantly died. You told me, hey, touch that skull with a necrotic power.
That was the second time. The first time was on the surface, remember? Second time was in the dungeon.
Well, I mean, that's the first time that death actually could have happened.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true.
So I could have just instantly died there. Didn't.
Fuck me hell.
See, at least you have justification for taking the lucky feat at that point, with how lucky you were up until you had taken.
I should have died at least 3 times before I picked up the lucky trait.
Joe, what was your favorite part?
I actually can't remember what was happening, but 2 sessions ago, I think I was laughing so hard I thought I was going to throw up. I don't remember what we were doing, but it was like...
Was it Scrumpo talking to the mirror lady?
It might have been. I can't remember.
That's gonna throw up.
My favorite part of any session is just where we all sort of like jump on this bandwagon and there's like no stopping us, like the cactus thing. I thought I was gonna cry laughing after the cactus thing.
Sir, what was your favorite part?
Scrumpo describing the mutant monster that was probably going to eat us as we traveled down the cavern of death.
Oh yeah, it's got like a bunch of mouths and its eyes. Oh, it's
what was the name of that monster? Is like a
gibbering mouther.
Yeah, that was the time where it's like we should have been punished, and I think we all realized how stupid of a thing we were doing.
Go down the cavern wall. I'm just sitting like, let's see if I roll it. I didn't. Okay. All right.
I think I can't really think of it. That's kind of cop. I can't really think of a favorite. Mine's probably kind of what Arcadum said. Every interaction where I got to talk at the other characters, like all throughout chapter 1, I was deliberately trying to talk more than was comfortable every time. Like to the point where my character had to be dragged away. So
I think we sort of figured that out.
Yeah, the inner character banter was always my favorite part of every session.
Man, we did a great thing. And
I
now...
really enjoyed yelling at everybody after using the monkey's paw. I was getting so angry.
Oh, my favorite Ikar line I just remembered is, hello, Pot. It's the kettle calling. You're black. That was great.
That's really good.
God, I love that one. And then, of course...
I forget what Ikar yelled at Scrumpo when he did the God Wish. He's like, you fucking moron! Or some shit. You fucking idiot!
Good. Fuck God. Oh, shit. Dude.
You're a fucking asshole. That's what he said. You're a fucking asshole. All right, good shit, boys.
All right, I will see you guys on the 17th for the start of season 2. So I'll need a week to rest.
Sure.
I'll be here.
I will be
Same. I'm out.
All right, see you
Talk
guys.
to you later.
And thus, a campaign finishes. Season 1 has come to a close. We've done a great thing, chat room. We've done a wonderful thing. And I just wanted to say thank you to everybody here who watched every episode, that has stayed by my side and the player's side this whole time, and for really helping me feel like I can do this. It means a lot. Like, I know I say that every time, but I really can't. I wish there was some way that I could express it more clearly on just how it feels, because I love D&D, and the fact that I'm able to do it for a living, and be not only comfortable but no longer have to really struggle, is because of your kindness, your dedication, and your love of the game, and that means something to me. So, thank you so much for the follows and the subs.